Students, in before classes we have seen the evolution of periodic table. So Daubeney triads, Newland's octave, Mendeleev periodic table and modern periodic table. So you recall the points of modern periodic law. What do you mean by modern periodic law? The properties of elements are periodic functions of their atomic number. So in modern periodic table, the elements are arranged in the increasing order of their atomic number. So what are the criteria taken to frame this modern periodic table? Atomic number and chemical properties. According to this law, when elements are arranged in order of increasing atomic number, there is occurrence of elements with similar chemical properties after certain intervals. So that is observed. So if you see that lithium, sodium, potassium, it was that is the one of the Daubeney triads. The same triads are present in modern periodic table also. If you see the properties of lithium, sodium, potassium, they have similar chemical properties. Why do they have similar chemical properties? Because they have same number of electrons in valency shell. That is similar electronic configuration in the valency shell. So they have similar chemical properties. So few of the anomalies of Mendeleev classifications are rectified by modern periodic table. What is that? Explanation of position of isotope. First one is explanation of position of isotope. When elements are arranged in order of atomic number, then the isotope got the same position. That is, isotope of an element can be placed together, as we know that isotope of an element have same atomic number but different atomic mass. For example, isotopes of oxygen can be put in one place, that is second period and 16 group. So because atomic number of oxygen is same, so that all the isotope of oxygen have same atomic number. So another anomaly is explanation for the position of cobalt and nickel. When Mendeleev arranged that cobalt and nickel in the increasing order of their atomic mass, he has misplaced cobalt and nickel here on the basis of chemical properties. Now when the modern periodic table, cobalt and nickel has arranged in the increasing order of their atomic number, that shows that Mendeleev has arranged those elements in the Mendeleev periodic table also shows that it was correct. So when the elements are arranged on the basis of atomic number, then the cobalt comes first, even if their atomic masses are wrong in order. So this is the modern periodic law. In modern periodic table, how many groups and how many periods are there? There are 7 periods and 18 groups. How many groups and how many periods are there? 7 periods and 18 groups. If you see that, what is the first element present in periodic table? That is hydrogen. What is atomic number? 1. Next one is helium. Helium is present in 18th group. Why do helium is present in 18th group? Because what is atomic number of helium? 2. Electronic configuration, K shell, 2 electrons are there. So it is K shell is completely filled. So completely filled elements will be present in 18th group. So all the noble gases will be there in 18th group. Followed by lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon. They are present in second period. Sodium to argon present in third period. So first period 2 elements are there. Second period 8 elements are there. Third period 8 elements are there. Fourth period 18 elements. Fifth period 18 elements. Sixth period 32 elements. Seventh period also 32 elements. The last one, that grey color one, that is called lanthanoids and actinoids. Actually they belong to 6th period and seventh period. From lanthanum 57. Afterwards, we have taken that few elements out as a separate table, that is lanthanoids and actinoids, because their properties are little differ from the other element which is present in that particular period. So 32 elements are there, but that 32 elements we have taken outside, that is inner transition elements, like we have kept as a separate part. How many groups and how many periods are there? 18 groups and 7 periods. Elements present in any one group have the same number of valency electron. So one group element means it has one valence electron. Second group element has two valence electron. It goes on like this. So how many valency electrons are there? According to that, the elements will be present in the particular group. How many shells are there? According to that, the element can be predicted to present in the particular period. It has one shell means it is in first period. If it has two shells, that means K and L shell, it is present in second period. If that element has three shells, that is K, L, M, then it will be present in third period. Position of hydrogen in the periodic table. Hydrogen is the lightest, smallest first element. The electronic configuration 1s1. It can occupy unique position in the periodic table because it can be present as a positive ion and a negative ion. So the position of hydrogen in the periodic table is still it is an anomaly. It's a special one. It behaves as alkali metal as well as halogens in its properties. Why do we say it is alkali metal? It can lose an electron sometime. And why do we say it is a halogens? It can gain an electron as a hydride ion. But it cannot have the properties of metal, and it cannot have the properties of halogen also. So that hydrogen has its peculiar properties. Position of rare gas. Elements like helium, neon, argon, they are present in 18th group, that is separate group, that is 18th group. Why all those noble gases are present in 18th group? Because all the 18th group element have filled electronic configuration. Their subshells are completely filled, so that they are called inert gas and they are unreactive. Why are they unreactive? Because they have completely filled configuration, so they don't want to combine with any other element to form the compound, so they are unreactive. So they are known as noble gases. And metals are hard, and commonly metals means metals loses its electrons and turns to positive ion, cation. And metals are solid at room temperature. So in our modern periodic table, metals are located at the left side of the periodic table. Metals are like lithium, beryllium, and transition elements, p block elements. Those all the elements are present in periodic table. Non-metals, mostly non-metals of periodic tables are present in the right side of the periodic table. And the properties of non-metals. Example of non-metals are carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, chlorine, bromine. All the one are example of non-metals. And non-metalloids. What are metalloids? Elements which have the properties of both metal and non-metal are called metalloids. Example: boron, silicon, arsenic are the example of metalloids. You can go through that points to remember till now what we have learned.